What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about From Little Tokyo with Love by Sarah Kuhn. This is not my normal type of read. This is a very fluffy YA contemporary type of story that normally I wouldn't go for. You know me, I do like a little bit of angst thrown into there. You can have some fluff, it's okay. You can have some fluff as a treat, but I'm mostly here for the pain. But Sarah Kuhn is the author of the Afra adaptation, the Afra novel, and I absolutely loved that. Follow her on Twitter. She is such a delightful human being. So when I saw that this was her latest book, I really wanted to check it out. And it is really good. I did give it 5 stars. I'm giving it an A- just because, like I said, I'm not a fluffy type of person. There is a lot of fluff in this book, but even I can recognize just how well constructed this story is. So From Little Tokyo with Love is about a girl named Rika. She grows up in a town called Little Tokyo within LA, and her entire life gets upended during a parade when this famous movie star who's been in all of these rom-coms, she's like the princess of Asian Hollywood, locks eyes with Rika, crashes into her, and somehow seems to know who she is. And then after that, this actress just like wipes off the face of the earth, like nobody hears from her again, and Rika's like, I have to find her, like I have to know what's going on here. And as she goes on this quest, she meets a boy named Henry, who is also a fellow actor, and they go on this quest together to try to find Grace. And as they come together, what really happens here is that Rika discovers her belonging. She discovers who she is. She discovers the things that she's internalized. She discovers, how she's been viewing the world and how she wants to maybe see things a little bit differently. And it was really beautiful. Rika is mixed race, and in this book, she discovers like a community of other, mixed race individuals, and it really helps her see like how she's been longing for this community. She grew up in a really strict, like Japanese style culture, and a lot of people say a lot of really hurtful things to her because she's not like fully Japanese. And so she's internalized a lot of that. She also has a really raging temper. She's not like, the proper girl that she's supposed to be. And because of that, she views herself as this old school Japanese monster that's got like the head of a woman, it's got the body of a snake, who is very cunning, very calculating, and that's how she chooses to view herself. Whereas her sisters are definitely more of that like princess, like I'm gonna have my fairy tale kind of thing that you would see in those movies that Grace stars in. And I like that as the story unfolds, you do get these little asides where it's like once upon a time, the mysterious monster and like all this kind of stuff. And you get to see how it shifts and change with Rika's perspective. And I really enjoyed that. All of that was really good. I think there was a lot of really good heart in this book as well. But that minus does come in because, man, this book is ridiculously fluffy, like in a self-indulgent way. And like if that's your thing, that is your thing, and you are going to love this book because it is unapologetically fluffy. It's like, look, we are here for a good time and I'm gonna give you a good time, and you know what? Good for that. That's not necessarily my cup of tea. I feel like this book could have been about 100 pages shorter. There are certain things in it where I'm just like, this didn't necessarily need to happen. I do think the relationship moves a little bit fast, but it does all lean into that like fairy tale quality that this story has, and I honestly really love the note that this book ends off on. I really love the final scene a lot. Like, there's a lot of really good things here. I don't know if I ever would have read it if I hadn't have recognized the author, just because it's not for me, but I am glad that I gave it a shot. I'm glad that I got to see what kind of writing Sarah Kuhn does, and like I really want to see more of her stuff in the future because you can really feel her personality and like her sense of humor on the page, and I'm really excited to read a couple more of her books and like just really get a feel for that even more. So if fluff is your thing, if you love the fluff, if you love the fairy tale, you're really gonna enjoy Little Tokyo with Love. If it's not, it's gonna be a lot, but it is still really well done. So for those reasons, I'm giving it an A-, and I would definitely recommend it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything I got for you today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!